look in the eyes, they come down. And after they can trust to you, and they let you work. So most of my clients, first time they nervous. After they come down, they see what happened. They have relief, pain relief, no stress. They come back. They bring their own pillows. They sleep. Okay,
Yes.
you know what you do.
I'm yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me. That's me.
Let's see. I'm a little blind, so I have a little. Okay.
This is perfect.
Do you need the disinfectant lotion?
Yes, but this one glasses doesn't work. I have different one because it's too low. So my glasses fell down. I have different one.
So the disinfectant lotion is the first step.
Yes, first we disinfect, but before we disinfect, we must to avoid the food. What we're going to work with. Okay. Do you have any pain for right now?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You just relax. You don't do anything. Kelly, can we move and show exactly how it looks like? The camera.
On the camera. Oh, that one?
I'm sorry, I tried to use my fancy camera, but it's not cooperating today. We don't
Okay,
have
are you
time.
flexible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at guys.
Do you have ingrow before?
Yes.
And it's painful? Look.
That right now is not too painful, but it gets it if I walk a lot, it gets painful.
It's an open sore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So today we have situation more with ingrow toenail than we have toenail repair. Okay? I'm going to look.
Yeah.
But we're not going to treat. We will create some toenail on you on this other, because this is it's infected.
Yeah.
And it's open sore. You remember we talk about we don't work with any open sores when it's open and bleeding. Here's the blood. It's crack. It's a deep crack. I go on the side and I'm going to show you a little bit trick with tamponada, with a cotton, what you can do, your wife can do at home to help you to give pain relief.
Yeah.
But we're not going to work on this one. Okay?
Yes, I think so.
Another one in the same condition?
What, the other one on the other foot?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it gets the walls. It always grows in on the walls. My nail. So I've always had issues with that.
Mm-hmm. So we work very nice on the foot. We disinfect it, make little bit nice, slightly massage to make sure everywhere, every part, it's disinfected and clean. We don't want to spray any infection. Just let it dry. So what I'm do, first I look and on the sides and see what's going on here. Everybody want to come?
Yes.
Uh-huh. We look each side. Okay. Any discomfort here?
No,
No.
I've had that tool before.
You do.
So
How's here?
it's actually okay. Probably looks worse than it feels.
You have blood here. And your nail right here. Right there.
That hurts a little, right? And that
Uh-huh.
spot.
Right on that spot. On this condition, what we can do, we're going to put our fluid. Mm-hmm. And give a couple minutes.
Which one is that one?
It's a fluid.
You have all of them in your kit, so use them well, please.
I already tried some stuff last night.
Oh, good. And we massage very nicely to make sure it's go deep enough. You see how it's penetrated and skin looks, how it changed? Mm-hmm.
So is that just like a genetic thing? Some people, their toenails are just naturally like flatter like that to where the skin comes up higher, or is it more of like okay, I work in a way where I'm on my feet all the time. The only reason I ask is I tell you, my daughter's toes look just like that. She's 16.
It's a genetic. It's our body. We all have different shape.
But probably what doctors say yesterday is probably a combination of
A combination,
Yeah.
yes. Overweight,
work, lifestyle.
like
I worked on my feet for 12 years, so in retail. So
I need to go through. I just guessing. Okay, now we can put nail softener.
Do we need a pause? It's better.
It's better.
Mm.
Okay. And now I can go and look a little bit deeper. It's right here.
that's true.
Mm-hmm. Sensitive. Okay. That is now beautiful. We don't trim today
Okay.
because it's not the right class to
Yeah.
today. We do different stuff. So this is called tamponada. Oh my god.
You need no disinfect.
So GEHWOL is now offering this as well.
We
Or it's in the
have
works.
everything is in the works. It
Everything's-
depends.
everything's-
Because again, we need to have the location out before we can. So we have some
Mhm.
at the office, but we don't carry many.
Gotcha.
It depends again. Not working? Is that the correct one? Maybe I bring the one that.
Maybe you bring the wrong one.
Maybe I'm thinking that. Messing with your class, huh?
Like I said, Kelly, do you have tampon? I do. Great. So I'm going to bring. Sorry. No,
It's not that one.
no, it's sticky.
Sorry.
That's it.
Maybe try with some gloves.
Yeah, maybe gloves makes.
Mm, it doesn't come off at all.
No, it's loose. It's not that one. It's that's tape. The one that we have is loose.
Yeah, this one is.
It's not the one that you need.
And we don't have cotton, right?
We do have.
Could you
Yeah, like
use
a
the
But-
fiber that
Yeah,
the
fiber,
fiber
yeah,
pad
yeah,
cut
yeah,
it
yeah.
down?
Sure.
Because that has that kind
Yeah.
of lip-free fiber. Just cut it.
So what we do, you see guys, the small pieces, extremely small. I put right here on the side. Remember, the side corners can take a lot of stuff, the impact. So don't overdo, because it can be worse, in fact, like different way. But it will give pain relief.
So can you just explain how that relieves pain?
Because we lift a nail, the side nail, the corner what is go deep to the skin. So in a procedure, when we do trim the corner of the toenail, the stage number 1, not 2, not 3, the first stage, the tamponada, with tamponada we can leave the side and easily trim the corner. So there's no pain. But this part, you can do like quick pain relief. So we put our tamponada under the corner.
So you leave that on there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you leave, and after it's come out by the cells on their own, naturally.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you need to take them out.
After how many days?
You can leave the material the long. No, it's not going to stay for a month.
Really?
You just do this.
Couple days
It's temporary.
It's came out. It's came out, but not really often. So
So in the meanwhile, do you spray antiseptic there?
We did.
yeah.
Yeah,
we
it's
did
the
it
one
on
first.
and
So
we
before she
give
did it,
it
she
a-
did the fluid, then she did the nail softener.
and so
Right.
and
And
then
then it's made it so it's kind of numb, so she can.
And
put it
first
in
you
the
use
side,
it.
and she cleaned first.
Right.
Too. So, but seeing that it's there, right? It's under as a foreign body, okay, in the nail fold. I mean, okay, if the person is to come, say the patient, but I say patient, if the patient is to come back, say within 5 days, it's just left like that, with the antiseptic that you put cover that period, even if you all get paid.
But you sent your clients with the liquid.
With the liquid.
You,
okay.
you don't send client that like this. You
Yeah.
put liquid. You put. You give them
So they have maintenance.
yes,
at home.
yes,
Right.
yes.
Great,
exactly.
lovely,
And after they come back,
beautiful.
it's already nice and clean. The antiseptic do the stuff what need to do.
Right.
The side walls already white
Right.
and
Right.
and nice and soft, and you can easily
Cut off.
use the clippers. What I say, clippers for ingrow, and make nice, beautiful cut. Another tool we don't have here. It's like a little tiny scalpel. I very like to use, but it's for people who already know how
Yeah.
need to do the basic. In the future, you can use this little scalpel. It's very easy. You just make a little cut and use the scalpel, and you just like slide and come side beautiful and nice and no pain.
Would you characterize that as wedging of the nail?
A corner.
Yes, because you're going up to the corner, right?
It go at the corner. Go
Right there. Would it be considered a wedge?
For which?
Wedge,
Which?
W-E-D-G,
Oh.
of the nail.
How do you feel when I press?
Feels not as
Not
Sharp.
as sharp like was
Yeah.
before.
yeah.
Like take the little corner to prevent like any sharper.
Right, so she's going up.
Yeah, so she put
Oh,
it
but not
underneath
so
there where
high,
it's the
only on
ingrown,
the
like
side.
she put it
Just
just
on the wall.
underneath.
Just enough to make it look straight.
We kind of lift the corner.
Yeah, and put it underneath, and then
underneath.
prevent in that corner would try to push the skin. It's kind of that the tamponada is helping take away the pressure. So
Right.
that's why that like
So
this is
let's say
given to
This
him.
is the corner that
really.
is inside the skin growing. So what she does, she puts a tapana
Right
underneath,
there.
create space, and then with the scalpel, she's gonna
No, we are
slide-
not gonna use a scalpel.
No,
No, no, no.
In the future,
In that
Yes, I
instance,
said it's only for
Yeah.
use when you're already good enough with clippers, with other tools, you know what need to do.
so
It's not for the beginners. Okay?
I will say too, depending, look at your state's laws on that.
Yeah.
In my state, a tool like that would be absolutely illegal, and my license would be taken away. So definitely proceed with caution with something like that.
Yeah.
That's not something that I personally would ever
Easy.
use or recommend.
That is from here, which we use it.
You can use
But
it where you
yes,
are.
because I'm a RN,
Yes,
so I,
yes,
I, you know, I
absolutely.
remove nails
Sure.
and all of that.
Mhm.
That's under my
Well,
license.
yes, and so that's why I'm talking about. Look at the scope
Yeah.
of your practice, also within the state or country in which you
Right.
live. Yeah.
But like I said, we work only in the first stage. When it's any discomfort, blood, swelling, the liquid come from the skin, infective.
Woofing,
When it's touch, the client feel depreciation, have fever, high temperature. So no, infection. No, first stage. Like that.
discomfort.
Discomfort.
providing like relief.
Relief, temporarily, yes.
And send him home with a solution. You are
Exactly.
sending him home with the nail softener in this case or the fluid?
I will do both.
Okay.
One thing that was not mentioned earlier, the nail softener is the only oil that is not diabetic safe because it can over soften, and that's going to be more dangerous for a diabetic. So, with diabetics, yeah, you definitely would want to use fluid only.
Okay. For example, we have client have pain and it's weekend or holidays. The doctor's office closed. For them to go to emergency for first stage, what we can help and help them relieve temporary, it's a great solution. So how do you feel?
Much better.
Much better?
Yeah.
It's a miracle.
Yeah.
Good job.
You don't feel that sharp edge.
You don't feel the sharp edge. And now we can put a little bit protective oil. Okay. And we can play with this tone. Looks nice.
Yeah.
Feel good.
Yeah.
Next to
Okay, let's go clean up this toenail. If you guys see the nail so short, so we can clean up this area and create a beautiful artificial toenail, right?
Yeah.
So first I will
Can I
use,
move my leg?
yeah, just for a few seconds. Yeah.
Just- It was getting numb.
Me too.
Good call.
I need something like that. That's my business.
I'm such a big junkie. Don't have a whole motor, right?
I just want to show you two. I don't know. One of my favorite. If the client had little corn and need to clean up, little tiny head. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's so sharp. You work very gently, and it's clean up nice and smooth without any pain. to the client.
We have those available in limited quantities this weekend.
Yeah, we do.
Product would you put if the corn is red and like swollen? You know how sometimes like I've seen people that have corns that are like in between the toes and they get very red, very swollen. And I mean you cannot in like the last toe. So like would you put like the nail softener in that, like would you send them home with that so it like recedes, then you can like remove it?
Between last toe and this, like
Between
right
last
here.
and this one, or between this one? You know how sometimes
It is
people,
like teeny.
I have
It is
clients that get that.
It's a
people-
soft
teeny
corn.
pennies.
It's a
Yeah,
soft
yeah,
part.
yeah.
Yeah, so it depends on the situation. You know, that's always the first answer, right? It depends. Depending on how painful it is or how tight their toes is, I would start with something like fluid to soothe that area.
and then the polymer.
And then a
Send them home.
polymer,
Send
or
them home
I
with
will sometimes even just suggest using some cotton in between the toes to give some pressure relief. Also, potentially a corn plaster pad, the ones that have the negative space in the middle, to offer a little bit of relief.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. It is deodorant will be help in this condition too.
The foot and shoe deodorant?
Yeah,
Yeah, potentially. I
but
mean,
not it is more for prevention. Yeah.
yeah, that one's gonna be more about the antifungal, antibacterial infection protection. If it's a soft corn, what will often happen is there will be a soft corn on one side of the toe, and on the other toe there will be a hard corn.
Okay.
So you can work on that hard corn to help to alleviate some of that pressure too.
So what I do,
Is this the GEHWOL file? That's first.
not yet, next year.
She said next year.
So I file from one side.
Yeah. They do have different voltage. Using my cooler, they sent it with exchangeable.
So I want to make sure I clean up this here. I don't like it. And don't use very sharp tools, sharp beads on the toes. Make sure it's nice and round. You're not going to injury. I like to work with small beads, so it's less discomfort for clients. Takes a little bit longer, but we're not on a rush. For us, priority is the quality, right, and good result. I know, it's echo. Yeah? No, it's another side. Yes, I reverse another side.
What speed do you use?
5. I usually use on the toes 5 and the rest on the feet 9. It's my maximum.
How much on the feet?
9. The corners. So we see the nail, it's wavy. It's not like a perfect flat. It's a wavy. So I need to make sure I'm letting up the maximum that I can without damaging. And I use tiny one. On that spot. And the nail have little damage. So I clear up. We don't want to leave any damaged area. We want to clean up maximum what we can without destroying the healthy nail plate.
If you already have a fungus in the on the top surface come off and then bottom is very fragile.
Very fragile.
Do you want to take out everything or
You want to take everything what is damaged. But if the fungal was damaged, the damaged nail plate, you keep only the healthy area. The
Only
muscles,
healthy
everything what you can keep the most healthier, you keep.
the other part everything take it out?
Everything must have gone.
Or like a fragile part, everything come out.
So that's it. These toes we don't need much. Nice and clean. We use our favorite tool. We go and clean up all the sides, all these. We look again what we have, what is left. Little tiny corner right here left. Right here.
Yeah.
I can use again my little tool, my little tiny.
You need to hold her. You need to hold her. Yeah.
You guys understand? We work very gently. I'm barely touch, very gently. So tiny. Sometimes I do 1, 2 with the paddle. You can control very easy, so you more focusing on what you do. Okay.
Try to step away from the bits.
That's it.
They're not yours.
So our next step, we use our cleaner. We clean the nail. Let it dry. We look on the color of the nail plate and what we can do. We can take it. I would like to use today opal. On the small toes, I prefer to use medium, not hard. Hard, it's only for the big toe. And rosa. So we have 2 sets of brushes. We have bigger brush and smaller brush. Very good. I use smaller one. It was very tricky. Very easy. You sterilized, you plastic piece and you throw away the metal head. Individual for each client, client to appreciate right now. Okay. What you need, only one little drop